Largest prize in women's golf goes to Jeeno Thitikul.
Jeeno Thitikul wasn't supposed to be the one celebrating. All season, she stayed unnoticed solid but never spectacular, consistent but never thrilling. Critics called her boring. Fans said she lacked killer instinct. But when the richest event in women's golf ended, she held a trophy and the internet erupted. Rumors of scoring errors, glitches, and accidental victories spread fast, sparking one of the most explosive controversies the LPGA has seen in years.
Way to end the season, then with a win from the world number one, Jeeno Thitikul.
Incredible. I mean, like, incredible, extremely happy for sure to be able to, defend the titles.
And an unreal par save on 14.
That is a great looking shot. Pretty much what she did last year.
Help, sure. Don't think she can carry that right bunker today.
Jeeno Thitikul goes back-to-back at the CME Group Tour Championship, playing like there was never a doubt.
Jeeno Thitikul didn't enter professional golf like a teenage sensation or social media star. She wasn't hyped as the next big thing. Instead, she built her reputation through quiet consistency, mastering what most players fail at, staying composed when pressure hits. While others chase 300-yard drives and viral highlight shots, Jeeno focused on smart, strategic golf, fairways, putts, percentages. In today's excitement-driven golf world, that made her easy to ignore. Analysts rarely included her in predictions, calling her solid but not the story. Fans prefer explosive players with risky styles. All season, she lingered near leaderboards but never stole the spotlight. Yet while everyone overlooked her, Jeeno was developing ruthless mental toughness and setting herself up for the one event where her steady style will become deadly, leading to the most controversial moment of 2025.
Can you believe that you're the world number one?
Nope. I'm still okay. I can't believe it. I'll just, every day I just remind myself as a kid, just to, being on the LPGA tour, not imagine about the ranking on the world number one in my head at all, to be honest. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, but there it is. Where are we now?
That controversial season didn't dominate headlines, but it was quietly building towards something remarkable. While other stars were collecting major titles, making heroic comebacks, and generating viral moments that lit up social media, Jeeno was doing something far less flashy, playing world-class golf every single week. She was never spectacular, never shaky, simply relentlessly consistent. And slowly, that consistency became a storyline of its own. Online fans labeled her great, but not superstar material. The type of player who always contends but can't quite close out the biggest moments. Meanwhile, players like Miyu Yamashita, Lilia Vu, Rose Zhang, and Minji Lee were stealing the spotlight with emotional wins and dramatic tournaments. Against all that excitement, Jeeno looked steady but unsensational, leading many analysts to question whether her calculated style could hold up under peak pressure. But narratives are easy to build when people only focus on the loudest moments. And in 2025, most of the golf world wasn't paying attention to the quiet storm forming beneath all the noise. Because while fans chase the superstars, Jeeno was constructing the exact kind of season that would erupt at the finale thanks to the most hated format in women's golf. The CME Tour Championship, the richest event of the year, resets all season points in a way that can turn 4 days into chaos. A dominant season can collapse in a single weekend, while a steady player can suddenly become a title threat. And in 2025, Jeeno entered the finale in the perfect reset position, not a favorite, not a long shot, but dangerously advantaged. Before the tournament even began, she had become the symbol of everything fans argued about. And when Championship Sunday arrived, that controversial format delivered a storm nobody saw coming.
Good life that I have right now, and to, be able to do the job that I love, and then to have the people that love me no matter who I am or no matter what's happened, it's really, appreciated.
When the pressure finally hit the field on the last day, the tournament didn't unfold like a normal championship finish. It dissolved into complete, uncontrollable chaos. From the opening tee shot, it became obvious that nobody, not even the commentators, had a clear sense of who was actually winning. The leaderboard shifted after almost every hole. Players who looked secure on Saturday suddenly made costly errors, while others surged out of nowhere with incredible scoring runs that destroyed every prediction made beforehand. The TV booth was scrambling. One commentator insisted Yamashita was positioned to claim the season title. Another argued Rose Zhang's late birdie streak had pushed her into the lead. A third said the math still favored Lilia Vu if she simply held steady. Meanwhile, social media collapsed into total meltdown. Fans posted screenshots of broadcast graphics showing different leaders. Golf accounts shared conflicting updates within minutes of each other. Some viewers were convinced that 3 players were leading the points race simultaneously. As tension grew on the closing holes, the confusion deepened. Several stars who had dominated headlines all year started making uncharacteristic mistakes. A missed putt here, a badly timed bogey there turned the entire field into an unpredictable storm. Every shot shifted the standings. Every stumble reshuffled the board. Every new broadcast update added more chaos. And in the center of all that turbulence, Jeeno was doing exactly what she'd done all year, staying calm, par after par, smart decisions, no panic, no reckless risks. Her performance wasn't flashy, but when everyone else was cracking under pressure, her steadiness became her greatest weapon. But because the point system was notoriously complicated, most viewers had no idea she was climbing into winning position. TV graphics kept spotlighting other players, and fans remained convinced someone else was ahead until the very end. So when the final standings flashed and Jeeno's name appeared at the top, the golf world erupted instantly. Twitter exploded. Reddit threads multiplied. Fan pages flooded timelines with screenshots claiming something was wrong with the calculations. Many viewers insisted the broadcast had shown a different leader moments earlier. Some swore the math favored Yamashita. Others believed Rose Zhang only needed a par on 18 to clinch it. A few argued Minji Lee's closing stretch should have sealed the title. Nothing was officially confirmed, but confusion spreads quickly, especially with scoring format fans already distrust. Then the theories started. Golf blogs posted alternative calculations. Fan statistic pages argued projections were wrong. Some claimed the live leaderboard didn't match the final standings. One viral post even suggested Jeeno had been crowned champion due to a system glitch. TikTok videos broke down the final shots with captions like, "Did the LPGA miscalculate?" Within an hour, phrases like CME confusion and points controversy were trending across golf communities. Critics of Jeeno's style saw the perfect moment to attack. They argued she hadn't delivered dramatic wins like Yamashita, Zhang, or Vu. They said she hadn't dominated, she had simply stayed consistent, while others faltered. And they blamed the points reset, insisting it unfairly elevated her into contention. Then her calm victory reaction only fueled the storm. Her composed expression, her natural demeanor was misread as shock or uncertainty. Clips of her checking the scoreboard went viral, with fans claiming she didn't even realize she'd won. In a finale already overloaded with confusion, her quiet celebration became evidence for those convinced something had gone wrong. But behind all the noise, the truth was far simpler than anyone wanted to admit.
Jeeno, this season you have 13 top 10s, 2 wins, 4 runner-up finishes, you're leading the race to the CME Globe and scoring average, and you're also the Rolex Rankings world #1. How much fun are you having right now?
It's so fun. I just really like my life right now. Yeah, if you're playing a good golf, you most really enjoyable and fun.
When all the noise finally settled, the truth behind the controversy was far simpler than the internet made it seem. There was no scoring glitch, no computer failure, no last-minute correction. The CME point system worked exactly as intended. It rewarded strong season-long consistency and elite performance in the finale. The confusion came from broadcast projections' unofficial estimates that shift constantly as players finish their holes. During chaotic closing rounds, those projections often struggle to keep up, especially in a format that even longtime fans find difficult to follow. While many contenders cracked under pressure, Jeeno didn't. Her calm, precise, mistake-free performance fit perfectly into how the finale is structured. As the final groups completed their rounds, the official math simply moved in her favor. The controversy wasn't about a broken system, it was about a complicated one. A format fans already questioned, a format that can make correct outcomes appear unexpected. Jeeno benefited not through luck, but because she delivered when others couldn't. Yet the reaction to her win pushed her straight into one of the biggest debates the LPGA has faced in years. She didn't break rules, she didn't rely on corrections, and she didn't stage a miracle comeback. She just played excellent golf. But the surrounding chaos turned her victory into the spark that ignited an online storm. Now fans argue about everything, whether the system rewards the right players, whether projections misled viewers, and whether the LPGA should overhaul the reset entirely. A loud minority still insists Jeeno wasn't supposed to win, despite the official results. The irony is that Jeeno didn't stumble into the title. She mastered a chaotic situation, while others took unnecessary risks. And in a reset format, that approach becomes incredibly powerful. The controversy says less about her and more about the system, but its impact on her career is enormous. She is no longer the quiet, consistent player in the background. She is now the center of attention, the subject of scrutiny, and the competitor everyone will be watching next season. Because now one question will follow her everywhere. Did she win because of the format, or because she's far better than anyone realized?